hiding bodies is hard, but it wasn't that hard. And we're live. I'm Cameron Deshnod.
And I'm Jason Piccolomini.
That's not your name. And this is whatever you want. Not a night.
It's not a night. And
No.
you guys don't understand that yet, but you will soon.
You will, yeah. I
So-
almost said that.
You
I
did?
was really ready to say the next part. I had to mentally check myself.
All right. So special.
yeah.
It's a special week here.
It is.
It was President's Day.
And that's really special. People love President's Day. I've never seen more support for President's Day in my entire life than being here. People love it.
They
People
love
the
it.
Presidents.
And if you're in high school, you have a whole week off.
Apparently, I've never had that before.
But so that has no correlation to what we're talking about or what's going to happen in this episode.
Oh,
so
no,
Cam, what
not
do you
at
want to talk
all. But I just wanted to give the support for President's Day. Yeah, underrated holiday, genuinely. I
No,
mean,
I don't think so at all. I think that's.
Think of all the wars presidents have started. That's a big deal. You know what I mean?
I don't really think it matters.
You don't think it matters?
No,
Was it what they want?
probably not.
Yeah, probably not. So let's move on.
I think it's really weird without headphones. I don't like without headphones.
You don't like with that
I
headphones?
could put them on, but I don't want to.
No, we decided to do this one without headphones. This is also not what the podcast is about.
Well,
But
Mainly because the only
want
reason
to-
why we put it without headphones is because Danny
hi, Danny.
did not have headphones for us.
Yeah, well, there were people in here before him, so it's probably their fault. Because Danny would have had us. You know what I mean?
What do you have though?
I think he would have. Yeah.
Danny?
I mean, until we usurp him in power, he would have had us. I think that's the assumption we have to make.
So you guys are
Yeah.
looking at the two newest members of the e-board?
Yep, 100%. That is what's definitely happening. Basically already in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we basically run it. AJ came up to me earlier and he was just like, "Hey, I mean,
Pass you the keys.
you guys are my favorite people that I've ever met in my entire life," and those are his words, not mine.
Yeah, he was gonna give us that
yeah.
award, but then he realized that there was
Yeah,
no point.
Yeah, no,
We've already
we
established
knew
pro level.
already that he loves us so much. So
I will compare this to the double XL freshman class. And what that is, the double XL freshman class is it's a hip hop list why is this happening? It's a hip hop list of the best freshmen that in rap, but the best newbies in rap. And if you're elected on the freshman list, that's a really big deal.
It's 10 out of
However, some people, I think one of them was who was it? Maybe Post Malone.
10. I have no clue.
He declined it one year because he said, I mean, too big for that. It might have been
Oh,
Post.
he's
It might
too
have been
big
someone
for
else. So we could get an award
Oh,
just
easy,
like the
yeah,
double XL
but,
freshman. We're too big for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, going forward with what we're doing with the show, I'll probably start kicking other people out of their show times because this is what you want. So that's what we'll do, right?
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
they were gonna make this a Tuesday schedule because it is Tuesday, but
It is
then they
Tuesday,
realized,
which I'm sorry that's confusing you guys because we went from Wednesday to Monday, now Tuesday.
yeah.
It's hard to follow. It's
So
really hard to follow.
and now we have a special guest who came out of nowhere, out of left field.
Wow.
Here he is, Michael Bonner.
Hi,
And just
my
Michael
name's
Bonner.
Michael,
Michael, would you like to sit there?
would you like to sit there?
Michael
would you like
Bonner
to sit
knows
there?
that this is mission consistent.
Yes, he has signed many contracts. It's really hard to get on the show. It's kind of like a
Cameron.
Letterman type thing.
His mic.
So anyway, yeah,
Oh,
he
is
has
it on?
one. It's right there.
Is it on?
So anyway,
Put it on. All right, so Michael Bonner is the first guest, and I guess they're all gonna come in. I guess that's what's.
are they really?
Wait, hold on one second. We're gonna
Well,
let
can we
Bonner.
do one by one? Actually,
That's what I was
think-
thinking.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, we're interviewing
Michael,
Bonner.
what's it like having the first name Michael?
It's very common. A lot of people I know has
Yeah.
the name.
So that's why people call you Bonner, right?
I
Because
mean,
it's dumb.
growing up, I used to get called the other name. But, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
All right, and
Did you-
Bonner's
yeah.
leaving.
it's a very uncommon name. But I mean,
Yeah.
everyone calls that. My family starts calling me now.
Really?
My coach and everything. Yeah.
And so, have you thought of how people reclaim phrases? You know what I mean? To press back against discrimination, which is a great thing. Are you going to do that with Michael one day? Do you think?
Who knows? Maybe when I'm future president.
Oh, okay.
He is going to be a future president.
Yeah, that makes sense. I did hear AJ talking to him earlier, and just say,
Yeah.
yeah,
AJ's a big fan of you.
yeah. I'm sure AJ loves him. Yeah, I try not to pry on those conversations though. Not to catch his eye. All right, yeah.
You're a big interviewer. Why don't you interview my friend Michael Bonner?
Yeah, of course. I journalism sometimes. So a lot of people care about things like politics these days. They care about your stance on religion. The whole how many genders are there? I don't care about any of that stuff. What's your least favorite part about Jason? Mission
don't know, I mean-
consistent.
I've only known him for about 4 years, whatever. So I mean, I haven't. There's nothing that I don't like about him, to be honest. I love him.
Really?
He's one of my best friends.
Aww,
Aw,
and I
that's
love
so
Michael Bonner. He's one of my best friends, and that's why he's here, and not Thomas Murphy.
I don't know what you did, Thomas, but I'm sorry.
All right.
All right, Bonner. One final question. Can you say she sells seashells by the seashore for me?
She sells by the seashore.
One more opportunity, Bonner. You got no. Come back. You have to do this.
She sells
But no,
by
Bonner.
the seashore.
Bonner. She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
All right, and that was
You killed
Michael
it. That was
Bonner.
Michael Bonner, everyone. First name
All right.
Michael, last name slightly better Bonner.
And
Get outta
Javier
here.
is fiending to come on. So now we're gonna have, and also he's from Staten Island. Staten Island representing. Thank you, Bonner. I love you.
Unfortunate.
I
Bonner.
love Michael Bonner.
Go
Great
wash your
guy.
hand later. Okay.
And here is Javier. Oh Jesus, Javier.
I wish we had like a
Entrance
like,
music or the
yeah,
clapper.
last-
Yeah, Javier Jabara.
Hey, I'm honored to be here. You know, I've watched the Joe Rogan podcast for many years, and I'm really excited to be on.
Hmm.
So,
Really, that's interesting.
yeah.
So why do you hate Jason again? You were getting into that.
Because, well, I don't know. I don't think I do hate Jason. Jason's a pretty good guy. Like, if you hate Jason, I would say I would probably hate you, just based on your
The mic
hatred
is
of
on?
Jason.
Bonner,
Really?
come here. What are you saying?
Wow.
Talking to the mic.
I'm sorry. Can I debate Bonner?
Later on in the show.
All right,
Later on in the
Well,
show.
we have like two parts to this. I know you've been a fan of the Joe Rogan podcast for a very long time.
Isn't
but,
this what this is?
yeah, we're gonna debate later.
Alex Jones is coming on.
We'll debate later.
So you were saying you don't like people that wouldn't like Jason because you enjoy Jason, right?
I would say that. Maybe it's not. It's more just like an inference. Like, if you hate Jason, chances are that you're like a pretty judgmental person, and therefore I would judge you for being a judgmental person.
Wow, those are really
Thank
insightful
you.
words.
Hey, Javier. You know Javier
No.
is a future psychologist.
No, I'm not.
He likes.
that's
really.
actually my great friend, who's actually a doctor. Jeffrey Michael Rappert. And yeah, and he's actually been married to Kim Stevenson for a pretty long time.
Wow.
And yeah, so I'm really proud of them.
That's great. Now, see, how would you feel if I told you that I was periodically just turning on and off your mic throughout this entire segment?
How would you feel?
Well,
How'd you feel?
I feel like, well, I would feel hurt. That's what I would feel. I would feel hurt. I would feel sad because I want to come on this show.
it has been a dream of his for a very long time.
It's been a dream. I remember I used to watch in my room late at night. Like, I used to watch these podcasts, like with Jason and you, and
And
I don't
me.
know how I would feel about that. That would really, turn my world upside down and just like throw it out in the garbage can.
That was great. You have to say that all again. This time with the mic
Turn
on.
off.
No, it's okay. It's you can still hear yourself. You can still hear yourself.
Okay. All right.
So Javier,
I'd like to.
okay. What would you like to do? And then I have a question for you.
Okay. I'd like to ask you a question.
Okay.
Cam,
All
what
right.
was your first impression of Jason?
Okay, so
In 3 words.
in 3 words.
Actually, 4. Let's do 4.
That helps me out. I'll just say this: that the first moment I heard Jason speak in a room, I won't give the entire story, but my immediate thought was, I need to leave. Just immediately.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I respect that. You can tell the story later.
Well, at some point we'll.
Question for Javier. Javier, you are a part of the, can't say the name, the very, it's so high up. I don't know the word for it. I can't think of the word off the top of my head.
Echelon, like a higher echelon.
No.
No.
The group chat, it's very prestigious group chat.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on about the kids on Iona and Iona itself? Well, what do you think about it?
Oh,
How's your
I do
experience been
know
so far?
what you're talking about.
I know you do.
How's my experience been so far? I've liked it a lot. I've liked all of Jason's friends and his roommates. I think they're a good fit for Jason. I think that the atmosphere here is pretty fun. It's kind of small, which I personally would prefer. Like, I would like to know everyone, not just have like a whole school of like 20,000 kids and like everything feels so overwhelming. I think it's nice that you have that community here. And And I would like that when I go to college, just like everyone like knowing each other. And
That's so cute.
That is
Quinnipiac or Adelphi? Right.
I'd have to go with Adelphi because no, I'm sorry, Quinnipiac, because Bonner got waitlisted at Adelphi, which is pretty funny, I think. And yeah, and he actually is gonna tell you guys about a process later that really helped his life. And yeah, and
All right.
it's gonna be really cool.
We'll have you on later on the next segment. I think Ak
Thank
has
you.
your food ready.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ak. I'll be right there. Actually, I won't even need to be right there because the food will already be ready.
Wow, great meeting.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been on. Yep. Can you get at it? Yep. You got it.
Here we have Zach, the killer.
Zach.
The killer Zach.
Clap track. Yep. All that.
Why,
Yep.
hello.
Now, Zach, to start things off, you're the last, contestant we have on the show. You've already
True.
seen your two opponents.
Yeah.
They've made pretty good cases to take home that trophy tonight.
Right there. Look at
How
it.
are you feeling? How are you feeling about your chances?
I feel very confident in my chances.
Really? Could you
Yeah.
elaborate on that? Like,
I-
were you studying them as they went on, their performances, how
Yeah.
they acted?
I was watching very closely, and it's very clear they just really don't like stand a chance.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't know. Ak had the food ready for a really long time, and Javier just left the booth right now.
Oh, so you're saying that he's, dim-witted.
Yeah.
That's
In
what
a-
I got
it-
from that.
In a sense, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it was, really dumb of him to not notice that the mic wasn't turned on with his years of experience?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
how
that
would
contributed.
you feel if I told you
My mic wasn't on.
the mic wasn't on?
Well, I've known this whole time.
Wow. Now, what if I pulled the wool over your eyes again and said that the mic was in fact on that entire time?
I've known this whole time. I
So-
realized as soon as I stepped in.
Well, Cam, I don't think you're giving enough respect. We're talking to the handball king of the world.
Wow.
Indeed.
Handball.
Yes. Yeah.
Now,
When I'm on that court, just things turn different.
how do you feel about all of the drug abuse in that sport and just how a lot of steroid scandals? There's a lot of people out there that are calling just for a complete reconstructing of that entire game.
Yeah. It's terrible. It's like an academic. It's an epidemic. It's an epidemic. It's an epidemic. I'm actually working, since I'm the handball champion. I'm actually working to fight against that. I'm actually building a school
Yeah.
for what?
Wow.
for handball.
Yeah, for recovering handball addicts.
Yeah, for recovering
that's-
handball.
That's amazing.
I know how much. I know how much it could affect a person.
Yeah. Now, so I hear that one Michael Bonner actually was going to enroll in one of those schools. Previous
yeah.
champion, and then not only did you dethrone him, you later accused him of using those supplements to enhance him. And later it came out that he'd been cheating on you with your own wife. How did that feel?
It felt really, it felt really strange. I'll get a lot of flack for that.
Are you crying?
I am a little bit, yeah. It's just like
You want to
'Cause-
cut the cameras?
you can cut the cameras. You can cut the cameras.
Danny.
Get the mic.
And one of my he's enrolled in one of my schools too, like one of my handball schools, Adelphi. He's enrolled there,
Okay, relax.
I heard he was
Zach, relax.
waitlisted.
bro.
Yeah, I thought he got.
I heard he was waitlisted. Did your prejudice against him have anything to do with that waitlisting?
Indeed.
All
Wow.
right.
So it comes out.
Any closing remarks you have for Zach?
Just one. Why did you do it, man? You didn't have to.
Why did I do it?
Why did you do it?
I didn't do it for the money. I did it for the glory,
Wow.
the glory of being on that handball court.
Wow.
And that's what it's all
Powerful
about.
words. Well, I mean, it's up in the air. The trophy could be anyone. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Um,
Thank you, Zach. You're
he's much more graceful than Javier was a minute ago. He really got over that in like 10 seconds.
No, you guys stay there for now.
Yeah.
Stay there. We'll have you on later.
Yeah.
Who were those guys?
I don't, dude. That was horrifying.
Yeah, that was
Wasn't on
bad.
camera? No,
Okay,
that was
so now it's just us two. Who
So,
was your
yeah.
least favorite?
my least favorite. Ooh, they gave pretty compelling arguments. I don't want to tip my hand to who I'm going to give the rose to early, but that outfit on Zach was not flattering. I have to say, a little bulky. Aside from that, the other two were it was pretty close. Michael had a lot of confidence. Javier had some trouble getting over this, but it was pretty cute. So
So who would you say is your least favorite though?
least favorite. Gotta say Bonner for doping.
Okay.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's unfortunate. Don't ever do that. It's a serious topic. You know what I mean?
All right. So
Yep.
basically, what we showed here today with this episode is that those are my friends from Staten Island.
Yeah.
Love those guys. They're from Staten Island, and
Don't
it's
mimic
just
them.
in every single way better than Philadelphia.
It's actually not. I think if anything, we've proven today.
Well,
that,
I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but when they walked into the room, it didn't smell bad.
I actually kind of did. One of them walked by me. I got a pretty powerful whiff of it.
Who was?
I'll talk to you later. Who it was?
I don't know. who they're all so like they're all so shook. They're all so shook. But regardless, though, it can't smell as bad as Philadelphia does on a daily basis.
No, see, that's not true at all. What I've heard from Staten Island is that it actually reeks really bad. We've had multiple people say that before.
What I've heard from Philadelphia on an article online, if you want to look up,
article.
if you want to look up
let's
10
not bring
worst
that-
types of
no,
people from Philadelphia, look at the
no.
number 2 spot.
Yeah. All right, Jason.
And did we have a podcast ever since the cream cheese incident? Because I don't think we did.
No, but we're not bringing that up.
Why not?
And because I don't want to talk about it.
I think we actually did
and
bring it
it'll
up, and
be
I'll bring it up
better.
again. Philadelphia
No.
cream cheese is not from Philadelphia; it's from Philadelphia, New York.
Wild. So anyway, that's right. I'll mute you, Mike. I'll do it. No, yeah, it's not, guys. We actually have to stop claiming that. I'm really sad about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
It
that
really
ever
hurt.
since I've done this podcast with Cam for such a long time, I think we've really grown.
I would
hate you now.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say grown apart is probably the better phrase for it. But we're getting a new thing at some point, so maybe that'll spur.
Yeah, our
rekindle it.
lovely Lord AJ got a new thing for us, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but he's
It's like a
very
new toy.
ambiguous. But he only told us because we're his favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find that out soon.
Oh, you know what? I do have a really important question. This will probably decide who gets this trophy at the very end. I think I have a great question for next time. So if you want to find out what that is, if you want to see more, because yeah, we're at about that time. I think tune in next time and you'll get to see the conclusion of this 2-part epic saga. What do you want to call this?
Nothing.
The
Just-
Nothing Saga.
Just end it.
The Nothing Saga.
Just end
wow.
it. Just end it.
The Just Ended Saga.
Just end it.
So leave out the saga.
Just
part.
end
it.
end the whole thing.
Just end the whole thing. You keep changing up the name. I need something to put as the thumbnail. No, Javier, you can't come in. Jeez. Whatever. That was good.